That's
Well,
awesome.
I think we can probably kick the show off, right? I'm so stoked on this.
Damn, dude. Are you telling me my goo-goo glasses isn't going to make it in?
Damn, dude. I'm feeling wavy right now.
It's white
Yo,
boy
I'm feeling
summer.
fucking wavy.
It's white boy spring. You know what? It's Caucasian people spring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel good about that, actually.
Hey,
sounds about white boys. Yeah, sounds about white.
Nice.
Sounds,
I think you
sounds
made
about
that
white to
joke
me.
last episode.
I say that I have to say that once every hour, or else I'll die.
Or a bomb in your brain will go off.
Yeah.
That's the new Saw movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey everybody, welcome to the We Cool podcast.
We're fully vaxxed.
The podcast where we apologize, we demand apologies, and we read anonymous listener apologies. I am one of your hosts, Grant Winkles, coming from We Cool HQ, a.k.a. my apartment now. It's a spaceship in the sky. Sitting here on the couch with me is my good friend, Ryan, calligrapher Call. What's up?
Yes, I am taking notes for all of this podcast. Thank you, Grant, the stinky cheese man Winkles, who is my co-host on this wonderful, beautiful spring day.
Ryan, see, I normally do making up the names of people, but I've noticed over the last couple months this trend of you only making one up for me, and you fixate on my smell.
Stinky.
Typically.
Yeah, you smell bad though.
I'm not. I don't think I have poor hygiene.
No.
So
You have very poor hygiene.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, now that Tommy says it, you do have poor hygiene.
All right. Well,
You're one of the stinkiest guys that's ever existed.
and that's
history.
that's crazy because we're like video chatting right now. So for you to know that. That's got to be some major stank.
Hey Grant, let me ask you
like,
a real quick question. Who does your hygiene think it is? Tommy's family growing up?
Oh God.
Dude,
Ryan with the body slam out the gate. That's why we call him the calligrapher.
Yeah, dude, because we don't know what that means. Really.
All right. Well, you heard him. You heard him already, baby. We are beaming in from seems to be outer space. Tommy is the space baby from 2001 Space Odyssey today. Everybody, please welcome Tommy, the human noise bayer. What's up, Tommy?
Thank you. What's up? Thank you. For the listeners, my Zoom background's a space. I have my legs up on a chair, and it looks like I'm giving birth. So if you're watching this on the YouTube, you're getting the POV for what it's like when I give birth. So
cool.
And from our POV,
it's
crazy because the laptop is sitting kind of at the bottom center of the TV we're looking at you on, so it looks like you're giving birth to yourself, which is even more of a mind fuck.
Damn, dude. Damn, me giving birth to myself really makes you think.
Yeah. Guys,
that makes me think.
I know
really
this is
makes
the
you
podcast
think.
where we apologize, but based on these first couple minutes, I'm kind of thinking we should just switch to like an intellectual philosophizing, I don't know.
Yeah.
More like a Neil deGrasse Tyson type. We talk about quantum physics. We interview scientists.
I understand those things.
Yeah.
I can definitely talk about those.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you want me to talk about?
Freestyle. Give me like a little freestyle dissertation on quantum physics right now, bro.
All right, this is off the top of my head. Can you give me
some quantum physics off the dome?
Okay, so like neutrinos, you got those. Those are like neutrons, but they're little ones. Normal neutron, huge, the size of a minivan. Neutrinos, like the size of like an M&M. Think about it. And what do those do? I don't know. I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
That's.
I literally don't know.
That's some deep shit, man.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
That's some really deep shit.
I'm like immediately kind of. I don't know. I'm just maybe thinking like.
Was that intimidating?
Yeah.
How right I was?
I don't know how I'm going to talk to you anymore after, because I didn't know you were capable of that level of genius.
I didn't either until you brought it up.
I think to save Tommy, myself, and the listener at home some embarrassment, maybe we should just stick to what we do best, which is saying I'm sorry.
And demanding apologies.
Yep. So this week we had, I noticed a funny thing in the news. I'm always kind of sifting through the news, and I just type in some keywords.
Thing about you, man, thing about you is you're always kind of noticing funny things about the news,
Mhm.
and I don't really know many people like that.
I don't think I've ever met a comedian that can do that.
No.
I've never met a comedian who can just kind of, look at the world and the news
No.
and realize
and
realize maybe some funny shit's
you know
going
what?
on.
And
Right?
also, so a lot of people I think can do that because they notice funny stuff like all the time. That's what the human brain is designed to do: notice patterns, notice funny things. But you know what? It takes a special kind of person to really distill it into like a joke format, which is something I think we're kind of pioneering on this show, which is cool.
Yeah.
So
that's why when we call you special, when we're like, "Oh, Grant, yeah, he's special," we
like,
mean in that way.
It's
though.
like special report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like special agent.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll be
Or
the
like
special agent of the pod.
It's special education. Well, this is the special education hour where Grant.
Tommy.
Yeah, where he's teaching you a special thing.
Okay.
He's teaching you something you wouldn't normally learn. Special
that's why
education.
we call it.
Okay.
We should change this pod name to special education.
How come, I'll say this real quick, how come special education has a negative connotation, but a specialized education, all of a sudden you're a freaking genius?
Okay, now we're philosophizing.
Yeah, come on. We're trying to get off this philosophy corner.
That was pretty
but-
smart what I just thought.
So we found this in the news this week. Headline, this is coming out of Seattle, Washington.
Shouts out the birds.
The Seahawks, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Seabirds.
Shouts out Big Tech.
Shouts
Amazon
out.
HQ.
Yo, shout out Starbuck.
Bezos, we love you, Daddy.
Yo, I love Big Tech.
Dad.
Shouts out that Space Needle.
Well, this is great because this apology kind of involves a tech. It's got a tech angle. State lawmaker apologizes for driving while in virtual transportation meeting. A Washington state senator apologized for driving
on.
distracted.
So the meeting was about.
Well, I'm gonna if I finish this sentence, it will
No.
probably answer a couple of the questions.
I do this with
this pod's about hey.
No.
If there's one thing this pod's about, it's about not finishing a goddamn sentence.
And being
let's
interrupted.
Get one thing straight, bro.
I approach these stories the same way I approach any
I'm
document.
gonna have you hold that thought right there, Ryan.
You're not.
I'm gonna have you stop right
I'm
there.
gonna continue talking. If you choose to if you choose to talk over me, that's on you, and we will kill you.
All right, but I'm gonna have you pause real quick.
No, I'm gonna have you pause, and I'm gonna finish my thought. I'm listening to this story the same way I watch any Netflix documentary. Within the first 15 seconds, when they throw all this information at you, I have to pause it. I say, whoa. I need the full story right now.
Wow.
Wee wah. That's how I.
Wow. Wee.
Yeah. You hate drama or suspense of any kind.
Yeah, or if I'm watching a movie, I'll go, I wonder what's going to happen to Batman in the next scene.
Spoil
go on
it for
Wikipedia.
yourself, yeah.
Yep.
Ryan, you are a sick puppy, man.
I get immediately pissed off if
Ryan hears spoiler alert and he's like, yes, please.
I start rubbing my hands
he turns
together.
the volume up.
Because you want to know why? I'm getting more information than you. Oh, you were surprised that happened in the movie? I knew it was going to happen the whole time. My girlfriend.
If I was president, I would send out. Hey.
Yeah, she's been on the podcast. You can call her Caroline.
Yeah,
now.
I guess I can.
If I was president of the United States, I would send out automated messages called spoiler alerts to everybody's phone. Instead, Amber alerts, those are gone. I'm bringing in spoiler alerts, and I'm ruining movies for everybody.
So wait, you would
because I'm
kids.
sick and twisted.
Hold on. Why would you need to replace the Amber alerts? Why couldn't you just do spoiler alerts in addition to that?
That's a different part of his platform that they just kind of
I
work
don't think
together.
I don't think you understand what my
I don't think I
cabinet's
do
all
either.
about,
I don't
okay?
think I do. Explain it.
This is why Grant's vice president, and this is why
What am I?
you're in jail right now.
We've arrested
I'm not even
you.
in the cabinet.
in our
No,
universe.
dude, I just put you in prison.
Are we still doing the podcast?
Yes.
Of course, we're still doing the podcast. We'll never quit that. You're
But
just
I'm
doing
in
the podcast.
solitary confinement.
The
Yeah,
podcast has turned into like a Dead Man Walking style memoir that me and Tommy are doing. That we're studying you while you're on death
And
row.
okay, you guys are doing like an investigation where you're trying to get me out, even though Tommy put me in. So you're like, there were a lot of problems with the court case.
Yeah.
we did the
I think Tommy froze
prosecution. End defense. Okay, let's get back into this.
Dude, that would
said we were going to structure this podcast a little bit more.
Sorry. Yeah.
But okay.
I do want to demand an apology after this.
Okay. A Washington state senator apologized for driving distracted, a violation of traffic laws, while attending a virtual committee meeting on the state's transportation funding proposal this week. Senator Rebecca Saldana, a Democrat from Seattle, joined Tuesday's meeting while driving to Olympia. I'm driving my old vehicle right now, and a lot of Washingtonians, have to drive farther from rural communities. She's talking on the phone. And then it goes on to say that Saldana is seen in the video wearing earphones and occasionally looking down at her phone while speaking during the meeting. Washington's legislature passed a law prohibiting distracted driving in 2017, and it is illegal to wear headset or earphones while driving. So this...
So she's on a Zoom work meeting.
Yes.
And they're talking about...
And then she's driving.
And she is... It's a meeting about transportation law, and she sits on the transportation committee, and she's openly breaking multiple distracted driving laws while doing this.
Awesome.
Ryan, this is why I actually wanted to cover this, because you seem to be on the senator's side at this point, and this fits nicely with this podcast because the beginning episodes of this podcast, the long lost beginning archive, many of those episodes were recorded with you driving in your car.
I forgot about
Ryan. So I would go on the road.
I forgot about that.
Me and Ryan would go on the road a lot back in the day and do shows, and I want the listeners to know that Ryan does a million things while driving his car. He's like, hey, I got to show you this YouTube video of a guy who can like breathe underwater or something, and he's playing that, and he's lighting a cigarette, and
eating a Whopper,
also
eating an angry Whopper,
and eating an angry Whopper.
Well, that was the old me. And Tommy, let me ask you: did you ever feel even remotely unsafe with me driving?
The more things you were doing while driving, the safer I felt. So I
am a good driver.
More things.
I think I'm a good enough driver.
You're a really good driver.
The problem is sometimes I need to handicap myself to take myself down a peg to the level of those driving around me,
which to make it safer for everyone.
Yes, that's why. I would look at YouTube videos on my phone.
And you would record the podcast while driving. I believe that caused some significant technical issues.
Well, because I was driving out of my coverage zone, and so I would break up, and then I realized that was kind of funny, and then I got back into my coverage zone and would do a bit where you guys would be talking about something, and then like 10 minutes later I would respond to whatever you guys were saying.
Yeah.
But
you would leave.
Yeah,
you would leave because also you were just so angry at your roommate, who's a Minneapolis comedian that
we've.
What? Yeah.
Do you want to go more?
Well, I don't
into
think
that?
we won't name him.
I don't think we need to. He's a good guy. I was just frustrated with my living situation.
I'm shocked that you would just say he's a good guy. That was we've come a long way in this podcast. It's been almost a year, guys. So we are coming up on the year anniversary of this podcast, and.
That means one of us
we've turned pages,
and one of us is going to have to be voted off.
Oh man!
In the year,
it's that year, And
can I tell you who I'm voting for?
Who's it gonna be?
Can I tell you guys who I'm going to vote for?
We both know it's going to be Tommy.
I was going to vote for Tommy.
Sorry, buddy.
All right. Well, we should have the listeners email who should be voted off.
I think they're also going to vote for you,
Tommy. We already did that, and they did, and I don't think you're going to like it.
Well, guess what?
What?
Well, guess what?
What? Tell us. Tell us what we guess.
Well, guess what?
What?
And you're not gonna.
What?
What about this rebuttal?
Tell me what.
Well, that makes me very sad.
Okay. Oh, are you doing comebacks?
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah, I'm doing my comeback.
Wait,
that's
Tommy,
my comeback. What?
Do one of my comebacks to that.
Well, I forgot yours. I forgot what yours were.
The one was with the Queen of England. When was it?
I get the Queen of England called. She said, "I'm gay."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was that it? Was it
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gay
Well,
or she's gay?
the Queen of England called, and she just told me I'm gay. So
Yeah.
what do you want?
Wins every time.
R.I.P. Prince
Well-
Charles. R.I.P. to a real one, real dead one. As a working mom, I face the same struggles many parents in Washington are facing, including trying to make my work schedule fit with my duties as a parent. Unfortunately, I made a choice that was not in compliance with the law, and for that, I apologize. Lawyer speak.
Listen, she has to apologize, and for that,
absolutely.
I commend her. But she shouldn't. If she were a regular person, that's just, dude. Most people when they're driving are doing that.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, I accept her apology, but if she didn't have the position she held, I don't think it would even be necessary.
Yeah, this wouldn't be news.
Like if one of you guys came up to me and was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I was talking on that Zoom call while I was driving."
or if you did that in a
I'm
more
gonna be
real
honest.
hypothetical, because that is something that you do.
yeah, well, I would never apologize. For
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna be real honest right now.
Yeah, be real honest with me.
I'm fucking pissed off at this. I've never been more pissed off at anybody in my
Damn.
life than I'm at this woman
Why?
right now. I mean, she lied.
How'd she lie?
She was drinking and driving and doing drugs while driving.
Yep.
Isn't that what you said?
No,
It's not what
I
I
gotta
said.
be honest.
But
I didn't listen to a word you just said.
yeah, it's not what I said. But
I couldn't be more pissed off at this woman.
damn,
And
dude, calm
I think
down.
I think she should be in jail for
personally, I think it's
minimum 100 years.
I think it's helpful when Tommy doesn't listen to the things you say and then just invents things in his head
Yeah.
that you might have said.
I mean, I think it's good pod.
It's called having imagination.
It's good pod, but I'm worried about you, Tommy. You
We're both
you have
actually
steam,
really
You
worried.
have steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're crying. And
You have so much snot on your nose, on your lip.
I'm
from
in
your
it.
nose.
Dude, I'm in a psych ward, and they're like, because I keep having like schizophrenic scenarios, and then I'm like, doc, it's called
Relatable.
having an active imagination. Okay,
Yeah.
never think about that.
That should have been a line in the damn Joker. All
Holy
right,
shit.
guys. Well, that's the news. That's the weekly.
I love hanging out with my boys, and then when anybody says anything, you go, that should have been a line in the damn Joker.
In the damn Joker
I honestly,
movie.
I say it so often. It's like it doesn't even
Dude,
register anymore.
that's if we had a sitcom, that would be one of the key, key lines that would make the studio audience go crazy. Where someone walks in and be like, "Yeah, that should have been a line in the damn Joker."
That's all of our catchphrase. We each have the
we
same
each say-
catchphrase.
and it's in our contract that we each have to say it 3 times an episode.
yeah.
It would be.
I don't trust.
Whose line
yeah.
is it anyways? Parentheses. The damn Joker.
That should have been the
I
damn
don't trust
Joker
anybody who
movie.
just says the Joker. I only trust guys who say the damn Joker.
The damn
'cause
Joker.
That's how.
movie.
It's a
That
little
damn
twist.
Joker.
It's a little twist. That's it, guys. That's the news.
That's the episode.
We're wrapping it up for today.
So thanks for listening.
Yeah, this is a news podcast.
Yeah.
How did we not see that?
Yeah. Hey,
That's
I
it,
gotta.
guys. That's the damn news.
That's the damn Joker news.
I
Man,
gotta.
you're listening to the damn news right now.
I gotta demand an apology.
Hmm?
I gotta demand a damn
Demand away,
apology.
King.
I was at the Mall of America, America's Mall, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Walking behind this guy, he's got a little dog in the mall, which I didn't even know you could have a dog
Yeah.
in the mall. I don't know if there was something. Maybe it was a health dog, but it was like a Chihuahua, and I don't think they train
A
those
health
dogs.
dog?
Yeah, like a health dog. Make sure you're healthy.
Yeah. You don't see like a little tiny Chihuahua
that's
being
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
blind
That's
guide
what I'm
dog.
saying.
You know,
Because also
that'd be funny.
it would be really funny.
It'd
Like
be funny
hamster,
if
like a hamster's on a leash.
if it was
It's a-
they just took the dog and like kind of strapped it to the blind guy's face because it was so small.
Yeah.
Basically.
But then
you know,
how
'cause
would
then
he
it's
know?
like his eyes actually.
How would that help
Mm-hmm.
him walk though?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to get back to the drawing board on that. I
Okay,
guess.
well, you're close.
you
If you
could-
put long sticks on the dog's legs, yeah, so it could kind of walk from his face. Yo, hold up. We should have Chihuahuas on stilts. Take them off the guy's face, even. But I'm saying put Chihuahuas on stilts, dude. That's funny.
That is
I
a
think-
good idea.
I think
A 12
once
foot
in
tall
every 100
Chihuahua?
years, there's. I mean, here's the thing, man. You have like Steve Jobs,
Yeah.
an iPod.
Yeah.
He made Apple or whatever. Once every generation, you get an idea so good that'll make millions of dollars. And Chihuahua on stilts is one of those ideas. It's
12-foot tall
it's
Chihuahua.
one of those.
11 feet of them are the stilts.
It's so big. It's such a genius idea that I don't even know really where to go with it. I'm imagining maybe you can get like a dog race going, and it's a bunch of Chihuahuas on stilts.
I think we take it back to basics. You stick that Chihuahua on stilts right in front of a blind guy. All of a sudden, boom! Blind people, they've just gone up many rungs. In society.
You just created a new meaning for the phrase walking cane. Because you can use that Chihuahua as 4 separate walking canes. Yeah.
Walking canine.
And it's like a
walking
canine.
Genius.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm against dog fighting, but I'm very pro Chihuahuas on stilts fighting each other.
I don't think they would even need to fight. I think just having them would improve society.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this. So I'm behind this guy.
The picture where it's like society with Chihuahuas on stilts.
So I'm walking behind this guy, and his dog, I look down, his dog is taking a shit in the Mall of America on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at him, and he sees it, and then he does that thing where he's looks away quick to try to pretend that he doesn't see his dog taking a shit on the floor.
What?
And then he just keeps walking, and like,
oh my god,
I was really mad. And I've been doing this thing a lot recently where I'm a non-confrontational person, so in reality I just like walked away, and then like to Caroline I was like, gee, fuck that guy, but in my head I played out this scenario where the guy starts walking away, and I go, hey dude, your dog just took a fucking shit, like I yell that, and then everybody's like, kill him,
kill this man, burn him.
But fuck that guy, dude. Like that. Here's the thing, man. I get mad when I see shopping carts not put in stalls because, they can run into your car and stuff. And it's also just a simple thing.
I get mad when I don't see them in bathroom stalls.
Yeah, there you go. It's a simple thing where as a society that like to be in a society that's like the easiest thing you could do to like just help other people out and not like just be a dumb asshole where it's like, I'm going to leave this here. The guy letting his dog shit on the floor and then just walking is like that times 1,000. And it just, there should be an island where if you don't put your shopping carts away or you just let your dog shit on the floor in Mall of America and you keep walking, you just get sent to that island and there's no society. And it's just...
Yeah.
It's just...
Australia.
It's nature, baby. It's Australia.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to... If you let your dog shit in the Mall of America, you got to go to Australia, dude. Yeah. You just became Australian, brother.
Congratulations.
You gotta fight spiders.
But fuck that, dude. Like, I was really mad. And also, this is America's mall.
I know. I thought, well, is there anything more American than somebody just letting their dog shit on the ground and not cleaning it up?
There isn't. Maybe he was really patriotic.
It's on brand.
Grant, good point, Grant.
I was also just mad because, you're walking around, you're seeing all these people with their masks under their fucking nose or like pulled up over their mouth, but it's over their nose. Like,
wait, you saw that?
Yeah, at the Carhartt store.
That's like, that's so dumb.
Yeah, it was great. But you just see, and then you see like people just not even wearing masks like occasionally, and
what do we like? There's pretty much nothing you can do in that situation at this point because like, what are you gonna? You're gonna turn around and tell somebody to put a mask on.
No, but I have that urge to just like pull my like go hello,
and they'd be like, thanks, brother. They'd kiss you right on the lips.
Would kiss. They would, and then we would fall in love.
Well,
I'm in Arizona right now.
AZ.
I'm in AZ visiting my grandpa. I got vaccinated. He's vaccinated.
Shouts
so it's
out.
like, I gotta go see the guy, haven't seen him in years. And here in Arizona, it's like the vibe is like if you walk into a store with a mask on, people are like, that ain't it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like that ain't
damn.
Hippies need not apply.
That ain't what we're about here, man.
Have you seen people with masks on in stores?
I've seen some people, but
they look
like
pretty
a
nerdy.
50-50.
Do they look like
it's
nerds?
Like so it's all Soy boys.
Yeah, they're probably wearing helmets on their bikes too.
Yeah.
That's how you can spot a guy wearing a mask for a bike helmet.
This is not gonna make sense for the podcast listeners, but whatever is happening above Tommy's head makes him look like a 14th century painting and like a religious thing where there's the golden crown above their head, like the sun. Looks ridiculous,
dude.
It looks like your Zoom thing thinks a tumor's growing out of your head, and you have no neck.
It looks like
Yeah,
your
for the
brain is
listeners at
hovering
home.
above your head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's how smart Tommy is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I'd like
my
to demand an apology from that
Yeah,
guy.
for sure. Imagine
for sure,
stepping
dude.
in dog
I
shit,
almost stepped in
walking
it
through
too.
the mall.
I almost stepped in it because I wasn't looking down, and then Caroline was like, "Whoa."
Wait, so you saw the dog take a shit and then
No, because I was
you
like,
almost stepped in it?
I looked down because Caroline was like, "Whoa," and the dog was shitting and I was like, "Oh, damn!" I didn't even see the dog really until it was almost too late.
Until it had committed a crime. That's another reason to put those fuckers on stilts.
Yeah.
Put these fucking dogs on stilts. These fucking dogs on stilts, man.
But yeah, I guess that's the only thing I really have to demand an apology from.
I think that's a good one to demand. Okay.
Thank you.
This guy's he has his dog around. He's letting his dog shit in the Mall of America.
Yeah.
My dad just walked in the room. Hey, what's up? What's up, Dad? Say what's up to the listeners.
Hey.
Shouts out Tommy's dad.
What up?
Hey, shout out to Phil.
Phil.
There's a towel for you, King.
Are you in the
What is
bathroom?
going on?
Tommy's in the bathroom.
I'm recording in the shower right now.
Tommy can't show his actual background because he's in like a steam bath
Yeah.
with his whole family, and they're just sitting watching
Yeah.
him.
It's the only place you can get
I
Wi-Fi.
can't-
Shoulder to shoulder with like 10 dudes
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I can't show my background right now because I'm in a store. I was just talking to you about not wearing a mask, and I'm in a grocery store. No mask vibing.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's
do you-
chill as hell, dude.
Do you guys have anything to
Mhm.
apologize or any apologies to demand?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to demand an apology.
Tommy always likes
something
to
weird.
demand apologies.
Mhm.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Well,
He's a little needy.
I know he's
Well, something weird happened. So
Wait,
me and my
something-
brother.
Something weird happened?
Hey, I know this is gonna blow your mind, but something weird happened.
It already did.
my
I don't even know what it is.
My
And
hat is spinning on my head.
just the idea that something weird happened has blown my mind. Also, Grant, the hat on your head's spinning. The twirly thing on my hat is spinning.
But there's like a weird pressure system moving in through here.
My
man.
ears just popped off.
My ear's about to pop off right now.
Let's go.
So me and my brother, we fly, all vaxxed and everything. So we're like, all right, cool, let's go see Grandpa. So we fly from New York to Arizona, and we get to our gate, our JetBlue gate, and it's like this big sign that says JetBlue, and there's like 12 people, and they're like yelling at the TSA guy, and they're like, "What do you mean this isn't the JetBlue gate? We're JetBlue." And the guy's like, I know it's confusing because there's the sign that says JetBlue, but this is not the JetBlue gate. And then me and my brother are like, I think this is the JetBlue gate, though. I think he's lying. So he's like, the guy's like, you got to go over to this gate on this side of the airport. This is not the JetBlue gate. And so these people are like, what? And then they start walking away. And then I'm like about to follow them because I'm like, I heard the man. And then my little brother's just like, nah, let's just ask him again. And then my little brother's just like, I think we're just going to go through this gate because it's JetBlue. And the guy was like, I don't know, man. The guy was like, it's not JetBlue. And then my little brother's like, we're going to go. And he just like walks through. And then we get to the other security person. They're like, yeah, you're in the exact right spot. It was like the weirdest thing where this guy's like, this is not where you're supposed to be. And then
Dude,
it's
imagine how pissed
exactly
off
where we
those
were
people
supposed
were.
to be.
Because they probably had to go back, and then he's like, I'm still pretty sure this is not the gate.
Well, it's crazy.
But yeah, so this guy,
What's he
he's
doing?
got to do his damn job better.
Who is this guy?
I love this guy.
Who is this
Who does
freaking
this
guy?
guy think he is? The damn Joker movie?
Oh, there we go, dude.
The damn Joker movie, man.
But this is also like one of those things where he could be changing the trajectory of all these people's lives. Like you
Their
miss
time,
that flight,
yeah.
maybe the
Yeah,
plane
he's-
crashes, maybe you get on a different
Yeah.
flight, that plane crashes. This guy is the
This
damn
man's
Joker.
causing a damn ripple in this universe simulation.
What does this
brother.
guy think he is? The damn Joker movie, but it's also the damn Butterfly Effect movie?
Yeah, you can't mix movies like that.
Next thing you know, you're Ashton Kutcher. You ain't got no legs because you tried to go back to do. I don't remember what that movie was about.
I don't think I saw it. But this guy,
Yeah, but seriously though, I mean, but he wasn't like maliciously
No, yeah.
like his
He's trying to help
his
you.
intent. He was trying to help you, but
He was wrong.
He was dead. He was dead wrong. He
You know what that's like?
Wrong.
That's like cheating off the stupid kid in class, you know? And they're like trying to help you because those kids are always like, yeah, go ahead, man. Take my answers. Yeah. It's always the smart kids that are like, no, don't.
Mm-hmm. And also, we got through security. There was no one in line. So he must have just sent away tons of people. And shout out to my little brother for just being like, I think this is our gate because it does say JetBlue in big letters.
Dude,
and we're JetBlue.
I love being around people who can give you that push to go and do something like that. Like I remember the first time I was ever this one year I was at Soundset. You guys know Soundset, right? It's a
love Soundset
music festival. I guess
I went one time when I was 15 and passed out from weed.
Yes, of course we know. For anybody outside of Minnesota, it's a big hip hop music festival put on by Atmosphere. And there was a crazy storm. This was the same night that Lupe Fiasco told me to check my bitch. Remember when I told that story? How I was at the Soundset
that was
after
crazy.
Party? So there
That's
was
a good 2 truths and a lie. You know, like if
way
you
better than
saying
you have cancer.
Yeah, well, that would be hard because both of those seem unlikely. So if I put that with I have cancer, I would be tricking lots of people.
Tricky.
You had cancer?
Yeah, dude. Grant has cancer.
No, it's 2 truths and a lie. And then the last
Grant,
one
you
is,
have cancer?
Dude,
you have cancer right now.
I gotta come clean. That was a lie.
Grant, say yes so that we will get more listeners.
Oh shit.
Grant, say yes.
I don't want to. I don't
Grant,
want
say
to
that.
say
Pretend to have
cancer.
cancer. Pretend to have cancer, so that more people feel bad for us and will listen to the podcast.
You heard it here first, folks.
This is how I block the
I
microphone. By the way,
it's so
they can't hear me.
Grant says he's got a lot of cancer.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Grant has cancer.
He's got breast cancer.
He has titty cancer. It's not even breast cancer. It's full blown titty cancer.
You got full blown big boobs cancer, bro.
Damn, dude. Grant has full blown magnificent tits cancer.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a tits guy. But the first
doctor comes in. Sir, I'm sorry, but you have the best tits cancer.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry.
This never gets any easier to say.
This doesn't get easier.
It gets a little harder each day.
Awesome, and you have cancer.
It gets harder just like me every time I see those big cancer-filled titties. Okay, so there was like a crazy storm that came in and basically ended this whole music festival short. This was crazy. People were like, they were trying to funnel. It was like a tornado was coming through. And it used to be at the horse track, the Canterbury Downs horse track in Shakopee.
Yep.
And there were like people like pushing over fences and like stampeding kind of because it was like this crazy that this storm just came out of nowhere. And people were breaking windows into buildings and hiding in buildings and stuff. And I was with a friend. And he had this huge fucking truck. He still does. Zach, shout out Zach. Fucking legend.
Shout out Zach. Shout out Zach's truck.
Dude, side note on this story, Zach, one time we were playing Beersby in my front yard, and he lasered a Frisbee through a beer bottle. Like, and it was really awesome. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Also nearly blinded 2 of our good friends. But so we get in his truck, and he just like takes us completely off-roading, like through the Canterbury Downs while like these hordes of people are trying to escape. And it's just like, dude, I would have waited in line to exit that parking lot for like 45 minutes. And he's just like, fuck that. Takes us through the ditches and shit and just like right out onto the road in front of basically everybody.
Awesome.
And, it's like, I love that shit. I wish, I mean, I do that sometimes, but for the most part, I'm like, I don't want to cause a problem.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like, no, you're just right. Like you can just be right and walk through a gate.
Yeah.
You know, that makes me...
Damn, shout out Zach.
Yeah, shout out Zach. That makes me think of a little song I wrote.
Okay. You gonna sing it?
Could you sing it for us?
Yeah. Poo-poo and pee-pee and you and me.
What made you think of that?
Just that was...
Yeah, what made you think of that?
That was a really sweet story.
Mm-hmm.
And it...
About Zach?
Yeah.
About my good friend Zach?
It brought me back to a place... where that song, I wrote that song in 1972, and that was My first single.
Did I ever?
Yeah.
Did I ever? I can apologize for this because this kind of goes along with that. Did I tell this story about when I was in Costco one time, and or Sam's Club? And you remember when? I don't know if you guys ever went to Sam's Club, but the cashier would have a thing right at the cashier, and there was a $1 bill in it, and it said like, if I don't say thank you or something, it was like, if I don't do this, then you can have this $1. And then they did. I was like a young kid,
that sucks.
and then I took the $1 because they didn't do it, and I didn't. I just took it like without saying anything.
Yeah.
And then like my mom was like, "Where'd you get that $1?" And I was like, "I just took it because she didn't say thank you." And my mom made me go back in and give the $1 back to the lady.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Like,
so I'll apologize for that.
Yeah.
That was me being
but you don't
elitist,
know.
Bougie pig as
You don't
like
know
an
at that
8-year-old.
age.
Yeah, I mean,
I was talking to John about this. You ever like when you steal something for like the first time as a kid, like you think like you invented stealing. Like when you don't really know it's bad, you're like, damn, I think I'm really on to something.
Oh, I just figured out
Am
a
I
way
the damn
to
Joker.
Yeah, I just figured out
From the damn Joker movie.
I just figured out a way to surpass everyone in society.
Yeah.
Do you guys have if you don't have anything else?
I'll apologize for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a good apology, man.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever taken a personality test?
I did when I had a corporate job, which is just sickening to think of.
Did
they
make
give their employees personality tests and then use that like in management? That's just weird.
You have like a quarterly meeting with your boss, and he's like, "You're a EFPDG." And that means that we need to put you in a room without any windows.
Well, here's the thing: is what's creepy about it is that they do that, but you just don't have the meeting where they're telling you.
Oh, cool!
You know, because they just get the results,
cool.
and then
they just put it in a computer, and they're like, "You're in a spreadsheet."
Yeah,
with that.
God,
next
that's
to your
so
name.
weird.
Yeah,
Tommy, have you ever taken one?
Yeah, I took one. When I was filling out like college applications. So like in high school, senior year, you had to like. It's so weird how like senior year of high school, they just like would put you in a room and they were just like, all right, you're all going to apply for college without like even asking anybody if that's what they want, But yeah, they made us, I think we had to take, in part of like some application process, we had to take a personality test to figure out where we would like to be or when we grow up as for an occupation and where we would like to go to college, something like that.
Yeah, I think I took that one too as a kid. As a child, actually.
I didn't like it. They've always pissed me off.
I was 7 when I took it. I think personality test. I took one the other night, and I guess we were just going to kind of talk about that. Just let's figure out what's going on with my brain, because I feel like there's something going on.
There's patterns.
Therapy is, I think we can all agree that therapy is worthless and you can't benefit from it at all.
Me personally,
and it's just
I just do it for street cred, basically.
Yeah.
just
Something to
be
say.
able to tell people.
The only reason you would want to, exactly, Grant. The only reason you want to go to therapy is to, impress
chicks.
Impress.
Well, or if
ladies
you're in an argument,
and the fellas.
If you're in an argument with your girlfriend, you could go. I go to freaking therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you win. You win the argument.
Yeah.
But we all know what's great is running your personality test by your boys. This is the ultimate.
Well, this is what
therapy.
we all. Usually you do that.
Yeah.
Usually you get a personality test and you talk to your boys about your personality.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of like what the corporate thing was, but we're the corporation.
Sure. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my personality type, and then you guys can respond to what you guys. So I am an architect. INTJ. An architect.
An architect?
Yep, an architect, baby. An architect is a person with the introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging personality traits.
I don't like how you're saying it right now.
These thoughtful tacticians love perfecting the details of life, applying creativity and rationality to everything they do. Their inner world is often a private, complex one.
See, I don't like how you're describing your personality like it's the trailer to your own movie. That's and you're making it sound extra cool.
Interesting.
Tactician. Did you say you're a tactician?
Me. You're like me, an architect. This summer, coming to hang out at your house.
Very smart with a complex personality.
It can be lonely at the top.
Oh my god.
As one of the rarest personality types, and one of the
Oh my
most
God.
capable.
Oh my God. See, every personality
Hold on. Architects know this all too well. Rational and quick-witted. Architects may struggle to find people who can keep up with their nonstop analysis of everything around them.
Okay, yeah. Let's go back 5 minutes ago when you said I wrote a song and it was pee pee poo poo. And I wrote that in 1972.
Yeah.
And you were happy that you said that.
Mm-hmm.
You were happy that came out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm. I was. It was smart.
That was you
was.
designing the perfect situation for your
to succeed. I'm always looking at success.
Dude,
okay.
You're a master manipulator.
Architects can be
Yes.
single-minded, with little patience for frivolity, distractions, or idle gossip. That said,
You only love distractions and gossip. That's the only thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, not according to this. That said, it would be a mistake to stereotype these personalities as dumb or humorless. Many architects are known for their irreverent wit, and beneath their serious exteriors, they often have a sharp, delightfully sarcastic sense of humor.
Oh my God. See, these tests are designed for like lonely weirdos who go online and
Oh,
take
really,
them,
Tommy?
and then-
Oh, really? Then how
and then
come
they
every comment on this page was someone going, "Oh my God, this completely describes me"?
Yeah, because it just gasses you up and it goes, you're special and unique and smart.
Oh,
no
really?
matter what personality type
Oh,
it
really,
is.
Tommy? Then how come architects question everything? Many personality types trust the status quo, relying
shit.
on
You're not
the
questioning.
fucking
You're not
sheep.
questioning this personality test.
relying on conventional wisdom and other people's expertise as they go about their lives. But the ever skeptical architects prefer to make their own discoveries. In their quest to find better ways of doing things.
Wait.
Yep.
So it says, basically, this is framing it as a weakness to rely on other people's expertise.
Yep.
So, Donald Trump, like, essentially, like, I mean...
Wait, so you're lonely at the top, but you're relying on other people's expertise?
No,
Wait, so
it says it's weak. You don't, because it's weak to rely on other people's expertise.
No, it's saying for architects, they think it's weak. In their quest to find better ways of doing things.
You're relying on this website's expertise.
They aren't afraid to break the rules or risk disapproval.
Ooh.
In fact, they rather enjoy it.
Ooh,
Okay.
they love it. They want to kiss it.
All right, so this personality type comes with a strong independent streak. Architects don't mind acting alone, perhaps because they don't like waiting around for others to catch up with them. They also generally feel comfortable making decisions without asking for anyone's input.
That's
my
like
God.
not a positive quality
At
necessarily.
times. Hold on, Tommy.
What questions did you answer? This couldn't be further from you. I mean, how did this happen?
Hold on,
I thought this
Tommy.
would
He
be-
architected the test, man.
Maybe I hacked into the mainframe. At times,
Maybe I hacked into the fan.
At times, this lone wolf behavior, lone
my
wolf
God.
shouts out,
No, I thought there were two wolves.
can come across as insensitive, as it fails to take into consideration other people's thoughts, desires, and plans.
Well, that's accurate.
That's true. That's true.
That's the first true thing. Then.
Okay, I
Yeah,
found
you know
that
what
was
that
the
reminds
only
me?
thing that
Sometimes
wasn't
we-
true.
Do you know what that reminds me? Sometimes we'd be at the comedy club and I would be having a beer and looking over my notes and Ryan would come up, take my beer, walk away, and I would
do
think, you know what? That's really inconsiderate.
Yeah, wouldn't you do a thing where you would like just come up and be like, "Buy me a drink"? Like you would kind of like pressure people into. You would also do that with money. You'd just be like, "Give me
Yeah, give me like $5.
Give me money."
Yeah. This next paragraph is called social frustrations.
Now this.
How long is this? What?
We're
how long
getting
was the
we're getting to
test?
the end here. It was like a long test. Architects aren't known for being warm and fuzzy. They tend to prioritize rationality and success over politeness and pleasantries. Doesn't sound
sure.
like me. In other words, they'd
Yeah,
rather
I think
rather be right than popular. This may explain why so many fictional villains are modeled on this personality type. Because architects value truth and depth, many common social practices, from small talk to white lies, may seem pointless or downright stupid to them.
I think you got the sociopath personality test.
Okay, we'll get to that when we get to the notable people with your personality type.
Okay.
As a result, they may inadvertently come across as rude or even offensive when they're only trying to be honest.
Fuck that, dude. You can't just be inadvertently rude and insensitive and
I
be
didn't
like,
mean to
it's
be.
inadvertent.
I was being honest.
Yeah.
I was being honest about the way you smell, Grant. At times.
That's the only thing you're honest about. Grant
Damn
is
it.
undeniably the
Thank you.
stinkiest person.
I also like how
ever lived.
this started with you not confronting the man in the Mall of America with the dog shit. Like,
Well,
it
that's
seems
part
like
of-
an architect would have done something.
No, an
about it.
architect would have used his creative intellect to manufacture a scenario in his head where he did confront the.
and then talk about it
See,
on his.
That's where you're wrong, Grant.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like how you're reading off this personality
Yeah.
test, and then earlier on the podcast you're like, and you know me, I hate confrontation.
When does it say confrontation?
And this personality test is like domination,
Yeah.
intellect.
Well, I
you
think
are
that's
a,
just the
you
way
are a
motivation.
literal supervillain.
I think that's just the way I'm reading.
You are a sociopathic genius who is dominating the workplace, and
Okay.
you're just a construction worker podcast.
I gotta say, you're gonna say the notable fictional characters.
Yeah.
I got one guess who's gonna be on that damn list.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know,
the damn Joker movie.
I can't say.
the damn.
Spoiler.
You're
alert.
when I take the personality test, it just says the damn Joker movie.
Okay,
That's all
we're
I need to know.
almost done here. At times, architects may wonder if dealing with other people is even worth the frustration. Okay, this next paragraph is titled "The Chess Game of Life."
Oh my god, dude. This sucks.
This personality type is full of contradictions.
Dude, we should have named this podcast "The Chess Game of Life." That would have ripped, man.
Okay, the personality type is full of contradictions. Architects are imaginative yet decisive, ambitious yet private, and curious yet focused. From the outside, these contradictions may seem baffling, but they make perfect sense once you understand the inner workings of the architect mind. For architects, life is like a giant game of chess. Relying on strategy rather than chance, they contemplate the strengths and weaknesses of each move before they make it. That sounds like me. And they never lose faith that with enough ingenuity and insight, they can find a way to win, no matter what challenges may arise along the way.
Do you know how to play chess?
No, I love checkers. Dismissive of emotions.
Nah.
For architects, rationality is king. But emotional context often matters more than people with this personality type care to admit. Architects can get impatient with anyone who seems to value feelings more than facts. Facts over feelings, guy. Unfortunately, ignoring emotion is its own
Sounds
type
about
of
white.
bias. One that can
Sounds
cloud.
about white.
It took us a while to
Architect's
get back to Ben
judgment.
Shapiro on this podcast.
It did, and I was surprised that it was based on my personality.
Wow.
So notable people.
Yeah, you got the
That
facts
was a
don't care
lot.
about your feelings personality.
Notable people who share my personality type.
Ben Shapiro.
No, actually, he didn't come up. Elon Musk, Gandalf.
Equally as bad.
What? But then you got Gandalf the Grey.
Okay, that's cool.
Then we got.
Gandalf the Grey's not a real person.
Also,
Nobody has a
Gandalf the White-
personality.
Gandalf the White.
And
is
a
the
lot
Gandalf
of
you
people
want.
don't know this.
Gandalf the Grey
a
is
lot
still
of people
tight.
don't
That's
know
cool.
this. A lot of people don't know this, but Gandalf the Grey is not a real person, folks. A lot of people.
Hey, has
think
anybody
he's
ever
real.
come up with this? More like Gandalf the Gay. That dude is gay.
No, why? He's cool.
The actor's gay. Ian McKellen.
Ian McCullen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sir Ian
Yeah.
McKellen to
Yeah.
you. All right,
Look,
yeah, that
Ryan,
was sorry.
Ryan.
We can move on.
No,
from
no,
that.
no. Grant. No, this was Ryan's fault. Ryan, facts don't care about your feelings.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
it
don't-
doesn't matter.
That's fine.
And it's Gandalf the Gay whether you like it.
Okay, so Gandalf,
So sorry, dude.
Michelle Obama.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Girl boss.
Why is Gandalf in this? Does that not piss you guys off? I don't.
No, I thought it
why
was
does that make
cool.
you
That was
mad?
the coolest one. And then the one that kind of really bothered
Peter
me.
Parker, Gandalf the Grey, fucking Forrest Gump.
What do you
These
have
are
against
the personality.
fictional characters, bro?
Well, then
You can't be like you have the personality of a fucking thing that someone
you can.
wrote. You know.
those characters have personalities, Tommy. They're not two-dimensional. Anyway, so then
what is Gandalf's his personality? What is it?
Cool.
You shall not.
He's cool.
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
He can.
I don't know.
That's like me.
He can when he's chiefing up his ganj, he can blow some crazy smoke rings.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well, that's Grant. Grant, you relate to that.
Yeah.
so
dude.
Michelle Obama, Vladimir Putin, and then Adolf Hitler was a.
Yeah.
So
The dream blunt rotation.
Which I don't think they needed to include
Ben
Adolf
Shapiro, Elon Musk,
Hitler. I was way more angry about Hitler being in there than Gandalf.
See, Tommy doesn't
No,
seem to have an issue with that one.
What about me? It's me at my first DSA meeting, and they're like, "All right, thanks for being here. Does anybody have any questions?" And then I stand up and I'm like, "Yeah, I just found out I have the same personality type as Hitler." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have the same personality type as Hitler, I guess." They're like,
everyone starts cheering.
Did I ever mention it on here that when I was doing stand-up a couple weeks ago?
"Oh yeah."
So I was talking about, I think I was hosting, or I don't know, I was doing a set at Sisyphus, and I brought up my podcast, like I do every time I do comedy, just plug in the
As you
pod.
should.
I do the same time every time I hit a hammer.
Yeah. You're screaming.
I just
We
kinda-
cool
I kinda-
podcast.
I just kind of go outside and scream at people
That's
that
cool.
I have a podcast.
Nice.
We all have our ways.
Yeah, it's called marketing. But what? So actually, to my surprise, a table of people in the front row expressed some interest in the podcast.
Oh yeah.
So after the show, I approached them and I was like, "Hey guys, just very desperate. I was like, you guys said you might be into a podcast, so please subscribe to We Cool because that is how you market a podcast." And they were like,
I heard you guys might be into a little something called a podcast.
"Yeah, you
eh?
crazy bastards!" And so they pull up I search it on their phone. They pull up the podcast. And the first episode that pops up is I'm a member of the DSA, the do shit ass, and
Yeah, one of my best lines, I'd say.
Yep.
One of my works of art.
And the nice
You
riffs.
wrote that in 1972.
Yeah,
nice,
that's my doo
grammatically
doo shit
tied
ass
to
is your pee pee poo poo.
Yeah.
I will
My
say
doo doo shit ass is your pee pee poo
I can't
poo
believe
song.
I'm accused of being the smelly one on this podcast.
Pee
So you guys
pee and
seem to be
poo
just
poo.
Hey
obsessed
man,
with
we
doo
talk the
doo
talk,
and
but
doo
you walk
doo.
the walk, okay?
Yeah, you walked so I could run.
you walk that dog in the Mall of America.
Anyways,
Yeah, that was great.
The woman I'm talking to looks at the phone and says, "Oh, hey, look at this title. I'm the co-chair of the Minneapolis DSA. Is this a joke?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's a joke."
You should have looked her right in her damn face and said, "What about that is fucking funny to you?"
This is an informative
Hey.
podcast.
Hey lady, what about doo doo shit ass is fucking a joke to you?
What about
What about any of this scenario where you just saw me doing comedy as a joke to you?
this just came
Yeah.
into my head. What about
Well, anyways, if you're listening, Rita, co-chair of the Minneapolis DSA, shouts out. We'll be back when we're in person, I think, because Ryan and I are both members, but
listeners, let us
we
know.
don't like it to Zoom.
We don't
so.
like it. Let us know.
We don't like it a Zoom.
Let it write in.
I think a Zoom is a bad.
like it to Zoom. You cannot taste the pasta sauce through the Zoom.
If I can just real quick ask our listeners to write in if you would like to see me and Grant go to the Mall of America. Grant is on a leash and is completely naked
And stilts.
and stilts and takes his shit on the floor, and then I ignore it.
Sounds
If
like
we
a
get
sketch
tell people about
idea.
the podcast, if we get 50 more subscribers.
No, if we get 4 more subscribers, we will do this.
If we get one more subscriber
Yeah.
to this podcast and one more 5-star review,
Yeah.
Grant will go to the Mall of America on
By
a leash
himself.
and take a
No, you
By
no,
gotta
no,
be
no,
himself.
talking to
I
me.
kind of changed my mind.
No.
So now you'll just be on a leash,
It's
naked,
less
No.
fun. It's less
please.
fun that way.
Please be there with me. No.
wearing only a mask,
Like a gimp
Uh-huh.
mask? Oh no, like a
yeah, face mask.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. Just like the mask. When you brought up a mask in my mind, it didn't go to the now ubiquitous mask that you use every single day.
Which would imply that you are thinking about shit as a sexual thing.
And also that a GIMP mask is higher in my hierarchy of masks than like a COVID.
Yeah, that comes to mind quicker.
And it's also like, it's like I see it more often than a COVID mask, which you would.
You see him laying on the ground more often.
I'd have to be a full-time GIMP, which hey, maybe I might be. So, anyways,
you're part-time GIMP right now, trying to just get full-time.
Grant's not unemployed; he's just a little underemployed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a little under that whip employed.
Yeah.
Yep, I know exactly what you're saying.
Also, there are people under the stilts. And that's where the doo-doo comes in.
Two types of people in this world. There's people who are under the stilts, and there's people who are over the stilts.
All right, Ryan, you want to wrap up your personality segment while I queue up this?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess I have the same personality as Hitler.
Yeah. How did you feel after finding out those results?
I was laughing really hard about the Hitler thing. I don't know. Honestly,
it was almost like an evil laugh.
I think, I think personality types quizzes are kind of like astrology for smarter people, I guess, or just not smarter, but different-minded people. I think
it's astrology for weird white guys, I'd say.
Yeah, but different-minded people.
It's astrology for CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like anything where it's like, oh yeah, some things are right. Like being the smartest person in the room, being held back by others.
My personality type is ESPN.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because I'm fucking, I'm good at sports.
What does that
shit.
stand for?
Stands for, eggs, sausage,
pussy, ass.
Pussy, and we can't say what the end stands for.
Damn right we can't, Tommy. You're damn right
we can't. We cannot say that,
What are you queuing up, Grant?
Grant's like, sorry, I'm just finishing up Sex in the City episode that I was watching.
It's a video that's been sent in.
Yeah, man.
So we're supposed to watch it?
Yeah. Okay.
Here, dude.
Spooky Black.
My dad retired. Isn't that pretty cool?
Nice.
He quit his damn job. Also, I quit my job too. I put in my 2 weeks.
Damn, nice. Really? What is this?
Yeah, I got another.
Hold on. I can't talk because I'm not on the mic. Oh, wait. This is, so we'll get into the listener apology if you guys are okay with that. Ryan, I disagree with almost everything that was on that personality test.
Well,
so
there are some things. Ryan is pretty rational. I'd say Ryan is pretty rational. I agreed with that. Yeah, I think, that was a good one. But a lot of it was off. I'd say 90% was off.
I would say 90% was true.
Okay, so right now we're going to do the listener apology. What do I need to... okay, I want to share the screen. Maybe I can't share the screen. Well, Tommy, you aren't going to be able to see this, but the apology that came in today was actually a demand for an apology, and it just says... So for the listeners, if you want to do this, you can... write in to grantwinklescomedy.com/wecoolpodcast to submit or demand your own anonymous apology. And this one just says, can Tommy please apologize for not wearing a do-rag?
Not wearing one?
Not wearing a do-rag. And then we have a video of Spooky Black, a.k.a. I think this is his old name. He's a singer from Minneapolis.
Corbin is his...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Spooky Black became a little bit problematic, but I'll drop this this video in
because of the name Spooky Black and being a white guy wearing a do-rag. We think it could be maybe something else, but that's just a guess.
So we have the video piped in on this end, and it's basically just it's a very frail white boy. Tommy-ish.
I can't relate to that. I don't know what that's like.
If Tommy took a personality test, it would pop up as this.
Spooky Black.
Yeah.
Tommy got Spooky Black.
No,
you got Architect.
Tommy got Spooky Black.
No,
he's wearing a FUBU shirt in this video.
Spooky Black personality types may be weak.
No,
have
my personality
annoying
type
voices.
is the damn Joker movie.
No.
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 All right. Well,
No.
so we'll drop in the video. I thought I could screen share, but it's disabled for some reason.
What is
Tommy-
this?
I've been
Hey, wait,
waiting
real quick. What is that video? My kid cousin?
What do you? I don't get it.
It's disabled.
Yeah. Shouts out Frank.
Oh, cool.
Shouts out little Frankie.
That's our little Frankie. We're gonna get you the healthcare you need one day.
Get you those stilts someday.
One day your
We're gonna
dad
get you
will
those
get a
stilts,
job
buddy.
that gives him health care.
I've been waiting my whole life
Mm-hmm.
to apologize for not wearing a do-rag. I
There you
think
go.
I've been building up to this, and I want everybody to know I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I am so sorry that I am not constantly wearing a do-rag, making sure my waves are making sure I'm swimming. You know, my waves are right.
Have
yeah,
you
there you go.
ever worn a do-rag?
Absolutely not, dude. That's terrible. Fuck no. You can't be.
I'm not
I don't
gonna lie,
know.
I'm a
You
little
can't-
bit surprised by that.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
believe
know
that.
why.
I was okay. I was big on snapbacks in middle school. That was like a stylistic choice. But a do-rag, no, that's not. White guys can't do a do-rag. That's.
Yeah, you have the same
I don't
vibe
know.
as Spooky Black.
Maybe.
And also, have you guys seen that guy on TikTok who wears the do-rag? It's the white guy.
Yeah, he's
and
pretty
he
funny.
does hilarious videos. See, like you could.
The do-rag is a hair thing. It doesn't work with white hair, and it just
That's
becomes
not
a style.
true, dude. That's racist.
No,
You're
it's
being
not. I think
racist.
it's
You're
and his,
being
and his
racist.
brain
Okay.
just popped up over his head again.
You're
so.
being racist, Tommy.
my brain. My brain left my head because of it was like I don't want to associate with this racism.
I like how this is like probably the safest thing you could apologize for is not wearing a do-rag, and it's turning into you're still.
I think
racist.
I think the safest thing I can say is do-rags aren't for white people. They don't work on white people. And Ryan's like, that's racist.
That's racist, dude.
What was I gonna say? I think maybe Riff Raff can get away with the do-rag, but I don't think.
But should
Eminem,
But
Eminem,
should he?
Eminem gets away with doing it.
he
wearing
did.
do-rag.
I mean,
Eminem got away with it. Post Malone. You know what? Too many white guys have gotten away with the do-rag.
Are you staying down with the white guy do-rag?
I think I'm anti-white guy do-rag. But
Damn.
you know that's just me. That's
Because
just my
Chet
position
Hanks,
right
Chet
now.
Hanks just came out with a new video and said for White Boy Summer we're all wearing do-rag.
Did Chet Hanks say that?
Yeah.
Ah,
Just
fuck,
now,
I might
literally
have to
just
reconsider
now.
this position. I might have to reconsider.
I think it's probably a good thing that you haven't worn a do-rag in your life.
It is surprising, but it's a good thing. Yeah.
Because
Why is that surprising? I don't have.
You have white guy
I
do-rag
don't- why
energy.
you
Yeah,
do
you
that?
do. You do have white guy who wears a do-rag at some point in his life energy.
for sure,
No.
man.
Yes,
that's
you
not.
do. Yes, you do. Ask your
Okay, I'm
brothers.
not gonna.
Ask your brothers and your dad. They'll all
Look,
say yes.
You might be right, but that's
For sure right.
disappointing. If you're for sure right, that's disappointing to hear on my end. I'll
Yeah.
say.
How do you
Well,
think?
it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
all
right.
Again, the personality tests don't lie. I
You know
think
what?
we've proven that today.
Yeah.
They don't lie at all.
But yeah,
My
it's
personality test. It just says do rag.
White guy do-rag.
it's
White guy do rag vibes.
Dude, we should make our own personality types where one of the ways personality types is white guy do-rag. One is the damn Joker movie. One is
the architect.
it's just the same shit.
But
Everything
then
else
that's us three.
nice.
See, only a real architect would say, "I'm gonna design my own damn personality type."
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
damn.
I gotta say it's refreshing to have like you're pretty clearly on the right side of history as far as this apology goes, Tommy, because you haven't shockingly worn a do-rag. Because when I am sifting through the news,
white side
like
of
I like to
history.
do, like when I like to sift through my little newsies.
You love reading the news and coming up with brilliant, funny observations.
Yeah, but the thing is when you type in the word apologizes these days, it's about 4 pages of like city officials and college officials and just a lot of white people apologizing for homophobia and saying slurs and
that makes
you know
sense.
yeah,
so-
because everyone's has to come to the point and realize that everyone said homophobic and sort of racist shit in the year 2000 to 2010 online because it was acceptable to do that.
Well,
It just was. If you
okay.
watched any movie, if you did anything, you could just say that stuff. So then
Can I
everyone
just
was
say?
like, all
Can
right,
I
cool.
can I say one last thing for my part of the
What?
podcast? This is the last thing I'm going to say on the podcast today. They say history is masculine. You know, his story.
Did you
And
just invent that?
mystery is feminine because when it comes to women, I just don't know.
It's also like Ms.
Miss.
Mystery.
So remember, history can, in some ways, history can be a mystery.
History is also masculine because it's written by the winners. Dudes
And-
have been winning for a long time.
That's that's
the dudes be posting
I don't think we should
W's.
brag
I don't
about.
think
I
we
don't
should
think you
say
should
that.
brag about. I don't like how you, kind of you showed your muscle
Yeah.
after you said that.
Yeah.
I think
I'll say this real quick too.
Okay,
You
you
have to
beta
be-
cucks.
You have to be careful
mhm.
if you combine history and mystery because then you would have some kind of mishistory.
Wait, I think I just turned my mic up a little too high. Check 1 2.
But what I was gonna say
check
is,
1 2 check. Yeah.
it's nice to have something wholesome, and that's why I try and find the wholesome things because a lot of this stuff just ain't that funny.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
That's
and
my
I think
history.
That's exactly what you were
proved
trying to
that.
say.
I think we proved that point. So yeah,
Guys,
I think that's
this
the show.
podcast. I think this podcast. We, it was more genius and philosophical than most things,
Mhm.
and I think we came around to a lot of brilliant realizations,
Exactly.
and I think that was pretty cool of us to do.
that
Yep.
was very cool
It was.
and brave.
Yeah. So if you want to
brave,
submit a your own anonymous apology, you want to demand an apology.
Let us know your personality types, or if you just want to get something out.
Yeah, if
You
you,
don't
wanna,
even
if
have
you
to
wanna do
apologize
something
for
that
it.
you
Honestly, if you just want to say what's up, if you just want to say hi, just
DM.
you can do
Tommy's
that too.
phone number is 652.
Yeah.
Call Tommy at any
Um,
time.
Slide in.
If you DM me, I'll give you my phone number, and
we can
I don't know, send me a meme. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, and that's the show, guys. Follow us on social media at We Cool Podcast. Hit us up. Subscribe to the YouTube and leave the 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. You guys, we haven't got a new one of those in quite a while, so
Literally months.
quit your slacking.
And go watch the damn Joker movie.
Yeah.
Just
you
go
guys
watch
know-
it another time.
Did you guys know Tommy doesn't have a home address? He has a Home Alone address.
Because he's lost in New York.
He's lost in New York.
He's got
he has a
two-
Home Alone
Damn,
too.
that
yeah.
really
There you go.
makes you think.
That was a thinker.
I'm putting together
was
a
thinker.
420 show on Tuesday, April 20th at Sisyphus Brewing. Greg Coleman is going to be coming by and headlining that. One of the most stoned and hilarious comics in the Twin Cities. We're going to be getting real high and doing comedy. So if you're interested, come to that. I will put the ticket link in the description. Anything you guys wanna? You guys both had viral tweets this week. Let's come on.
Fucking
Give me a little viral tweet, baby.
Dude, you don't want
I'm the
it.
only one. I
not
do. I
fun.
do want it.
Dude, no you don't. It's
The first half, here's how viral tweet
Going-
works.
I know. Yeah.
First half is great.
going
People are saying
viral
nice
is only
things.
a bad thing.
You just like because I had, I've had a couple do
Yeah.
okay, and the TikTok, like I've had some shit go like kind of viral on TikTok. It's soul sucking. Like
It just sucks at the tail end because then you just reach these dark corners of the internet where it's just like people who don't get the joke or are just like get the joke but are like it's not funny, and it's like I don't know why you would feel the need to say that. Just
You want to
then
get
just
this
move
is what
on.
you want. You want to get 13 likes on a tweet. That's that sweet spot. You
see,
know,
I'm
that's
good
where,
at that.
See that's all you need. You get more than that. You start getting 14 likes, and then you get
That's
the
the
darkest
threshold.
parts of the internet.
This is how we
That's the
find out.
threshold.
Me and
It's
Tommy
13
think.
likes.
Me and Tommy think going viral means getting like 100 likes
Yeah,
on a
20
tweet.
likes. I will say this: I've been riding the algorithm. I've been getting like quite a few new followers for some reason. I'm not really posting that much, but come on, baby, just give me that viral tweet.
You'll get it.
I want it.
You'll get one, and you're gonna go, God, that
Yeah.
wasn't what I thought it was gonna
Anywho, yeah, go
Mm-hmm.
follow us all on social media and stuff, and thank you for listening.
be.
Yeah.
For Grant, this. Winkles. And Tommy.
Grant?
Wait, no, the damn Joker.
Tommy.
I'm the damn Joker.
Okay, so for Grant, the damn Joker Winkles. And Tommy.
White boy do-rag.
White boy do-rag bear. I've been Ryan, the architect call. And this has been the We Cool Podcast. Thanks so much for listening. And God damn it, we love you. Bye.